Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Tony's Kitchen. Today I brought my sous chef and wife, beautiful Emily Reed, to help us create your next Valentine's Day meal.
Tonight's menu, we will be making rack of lamb with the new Rosemary Dijon blend. We will also be using the smoky honey habanero for some sweet potatoes over here. And then for our veggie, we're gonna do some asparagus using our Greek freak. And later for dessert, we will be making s'mores sundaes.
All right, so starting with the lamb, we had it in a marinade since about last night at 8 p.m. The marinade's made up of shallots, onions, mint, lemon juice, olive oil, and some salt. And right before searing it all off, we're gonna add the Rosemary Dijon blend. And it's gonna be probably about 3 tablespoons in total. So we'll just rub it right on there. Then we'll bring it over to the pan, get a nice sear on it, throw it in the oven at 400. All right, do a quick sear. And while I'm searing this, Emily's gonna work on our yogurt sauce.
We've just got some plain Greek yogurt here. We're gonna use some garlic, some onions, some salt of course, and some dill and mint, and we're gonna finish it off with a squeeze of lemon juice. Make sure you use a sieve or a colander of some kind to catch all of those little itty bitty lemon seeds.
This smells so bomb.
This smells so good. All of it smells good.
All right, and throw it in the oven at 400. We're gonna cook that lamb until it gets to about 138, and internal temperature, we'll let it rest to get to that 140, so a nice medium rare.
When you're done mixing up this delicious yogurt sauce, make sure to pop it in the fridge until the lamb is ready.
Great, so now we're gonna start on the smoky honey habanero sweet potatoes. Get some good salt going in there, then toss it in some olive oil. And we're gonna get it over to the cast iron pan. Brown it up, but we won't add the habanero quite yet. We're gonna get some good brown coloring on these sweet potatoes before we do so.
Next up, we are gonna start with this asparagus dish. You're just gonna coat all of your pieces in some olive oil. Add salt to taste in there. Make sure get everything nice and coated. And then we're gonna pop on this Greek freak. Season to taste, I like a lot because this is one of my favorites. Oops, rogue one. After everything is nice and generously coated, we're gonna pop it onto a sheet pan.
Sweet potatoes in the cast iron. We're gonna toss these in the oven for about 12 minutes at 400. See the lamb is also cooking up still in there, getting some nice color. So great, we've got the lamb in the oven, the sweet potatoes are in the oven, asparagus are still waiting. We want to try to time everything out so it's all done at the same time. So in the meantime, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start working on dessert. So here I got 5 chocolate covered graham crackers in a Ziploc bag, and we're gonna grind them to a dust. Emily likes to use a rolling pin to get these down. I'll start smashing them up a little bit, and she'll finish the job with the rolling pin.
All right, when your graham crackers are to a powdered dust substance, go ahead and toss in about 3 tablespoons of the s'mores blend. Lock it up nice and tight, and just go ahead and mix those together. After the s'mores is mixed into the graham cracker dust, go ahead and toss that into a mixing bowl. Discard the bag, and mix in about 3 tablespoons of melted butter. Make sure to mix this really well so that the butter evenly coats all of the powder to the best of your ability. All right, go ahead and take about a little bit less than 1/3 cup of the mixture. Toss it into the cupcake pan. And press and form until there's a bit of an indentation and enough room for the sundae toppings in it. This is gonna be the crust of the dessert.
All right, so our 12 minutes is up on the sweet potatoes, so we're gonna pull those out. Second round seasoning done for that, and then we're also gonna check the temperature of our lamb. Be careful pulling that out. Super hot. So we're just gonna get a quick temperature check there. All right, so we're about 5 degrees from finishing that lamb up, which is a good sign. Okay, so with the yams now, we're gonna drop some butter on the pan. Little toss there, you can see that they're browning. Exactly what you want to see. That butter coating. Each slice. We're gonna add our sweet potato, or our honey habanero. Just enough so we can get a nice even coating. It's gonna caramelize. The honey granules are gonna caramelize the potatoes. It's a really nice texture. So now that we got that, we're gonna put this back in the oven for another 12 minutes. Now we're gonna throw the asparagus in to finish it all up. This will go in probably for 15 to 20 minutes, maybe 25 depending on the thickness of the asparagus. All right, it looks like the lamb is done, so we're gonna pull this out and let it rest while everything else finishes. Nice little crust there.
Right now we're gonna make our chocolate sauce for the top of our s'mores sundaes. We're gonna take about 1/4 cup of chocolate chips, put it into a pan, and about 2 tablespoons of whole milk.
So while Emily's making the chocolate sauce for dessert, I'm gonna finish out our s'mores cups. The dust makes about 4 cups worth, so now it's time to fill it with ice cream, top it with marshmallows, and put it in the freezer until after dinner. Can you get that in there? Now these are topped with marshmallows. We're gonna throw them in the freezer for about an hour. All right, I think everything's to the right doneness. So take these sweet potatoes out. They should look something like that. Nice little caramelization on the corners. Finish asparagus here. Withered just enough, super tender. Can't wait for that. Get the lamb. Slice, now that's ready and done. Okay, now to plate. touch. Some yogurt sauce, a little bit on the side. The asparagus, good to go. Great, now that dinner's ready, we've got our Rosemary Dijon lamb, our Greek freak asparagus, and our smoky honey habanero sweet potatoes. You can't forget about our yogurt sauce.
We are gonna go enjoy these and have a lovely dinner.
Cheers. Cheers. So I had some leftover berries that I macerated, so I'll add that to the bottom. Don't judge pastry chefs. Gotta roast the marshmallows. Drizzle with chocolate sauce. I like just tossing it everywhere. There we go. Dessert is ready.